Take two. Take two. They cut me off. Okay, here, Dewey, let me tell the story. Okay? The comfy cream's not working. I love my friend to death that owns a nutrition store, that I still owe him probably $3,000 still. He always kept it up there. Try this, try that. Or I would find stuff, this works out, get you this, get it. So I would try it. I would try anything to get rid of this shit. It is painful. But what's worse is when your dog gets it. Check it out. See? Do you see the bruise? You see, I've been hearing them sit out there when I woke up. See, look at that. That is painful. It feels like a locust thorn if you've never stepped on one. They're poisonous, and they're about that long. Worse than any vine. Definitely created by Satan. That got pretty deep. It almost went. It did go to the bone because it is on the bone. It tethered to the bone. And then with the infection, the dude brought in... The infection went to the... Oh, look, isn't that great? I'm just noticing this. Yeah. There's some more. These are how they come up. They come up as bruises. I've had bruises the size of my hand. Seriously. Black and blue. The size of my hand. The whole thigh. Look how big my thigh is. I mean, I am itty bitty. I weigh as much as I weighed when I was 15 years old. Look. They're going to my knees. Good. I can handle another broke leg. That one's 3 times now. The ankle twice. And the foot, the toes. Well, I've had 3 toes broke, that one, and 2 that one. They'd love to break the big toe. See? They're going for the legs. I did finally start shaving again. I read the book of Enoch, okay? And when I found out about fallen and Azazel teaching forbidden technology, and part of it was to do with makeup and all this, and jewelry. And all look at that, wearing them. I may be 79 pounds, but if I'm even that, but hey, I'm getting my muscles back. The atrophy's going. Now, if I could get the atrophy out of my face and neck and arms, I'd be doing good. I did at one point, but that lady did me in. Yeah, there we go again. And that's an old injury. That's where I had staph when they dropped the dirty bomb in 2004. Yeah. And it went all the way to the bone, but my leg was double its size. It was red and hot, and they all told me, go to the hospital, go to the hospital. I never even heard of staph. I never was around. I'm not saying if you get staph, you're a dirty person and you live in filth, because that's not true. The home health care agencies warned the caregivers that my house was like a museum. My mother's house sold as immaculate. How often does that happen? Now, it's dirty enough to be happy, and I don't obsess on it. Remember that movie where that guy was OCDC and the woman had to go in the ocean or something, and I don't remember too well, but I remember the guy. But you see, self-replicating, artificial intelligence, that's why you can pour all the peroxide you want on those and it's not going to fizz. Now, if the infection gets to them, they will. And you can tell if the infection gets to them, because if an infection gets to them, that's what starts happening to them. And these fizz. Fizz, 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 fizz. I boil them out, but the nanites don't come out, just the infection. Okay, people, those don't come out. That one fizzes, but you can see the pattern. And when it comes out, you will see what it looks like. I've got jars of them. Doctor don't want to see them. He don't want to see that stuff. Don't show me that. I wonder why. I showed it in the hospital. But it's artificial intelligence, and the dust is finer than baby powder. It's finer than anything. Hairspray aerosol. Think of the smallest droplets you can think of, and then subtract and make them even. What did they just show? Well, those will be down not too long from now. Or not worth going on. Well, they'll still be in business, of course, because if you want to go somewhere to see your family or do your business, which everyone likes money, it seems like, you know, money, movies, TV, anything to distract you from God. I bet you he won't get a vaccine. What they need in these places is jerry chairs, and all of them strapped down. What is this? What have they gone and done? That's beautiful. I got a lot of my furniture at Ashley in the room store. We got to get, people. Okay, not only are we going to have to rise up, but we have got probably 2 weeks. I'm going to say till March. To get where you're going, who you're going to be with, and what you want to have, and get whatever you need to get fixed, and any documentations you're going to need, your birth certificate, driver's license, your life insurance policies, all that good stuff, and of course your shot records, and of course my doctor has my shot records. He sure does. I could go get him anytime. In fact, I think I'll call him today and ask him to mail me my shot records. That'll be interesting. That will be interesting. I don't know where he'll find them, but my discharge papers, they mail me after my virtual visits, say I've had my shots. So I guess he can just come up with something. I don't know. He's retiring. He don't give a damn. But he always reminds me I'm not retired yet, because when they retire, they lose their license. So, you know, as long as he keeps 10 people, and he's the biggest, best doctor in Tarrant County, and they'll tell you so. And they handle more patients than you can possibly imagine. Tarrant has grown to be bigger than Dallas, okay? I mean, we got Parkland and Tarrant, okay? And when you go in for an x-ray or an MRI or nuclear medicine, ooh, now you can see them on my chart. You can actually see your x-rays. They're online. I look like a pretzel, and my back looks like it's a pyramid. It don't curve no more. It's like a square for the Masons. Yeah, on its side. Yeah, it's pretty weird. And then the dog bone with the screws in my head. Yeah, they left a few loose screws, but you all knew that. I kept that TV, but I haven't had any more messages. There was always a black box that would come on top of TMZ, and it was, I thought, a ham radio operator. It was coded language, and sometimes you could pick up a correct word. I ignored it. I would turn the TV on, off into another channel, and it would be gone. But when I was signing up for this crappy new insurance I got, we were going over my meds on the phone, and I was on my pool floats then, living in my cardboard boxes. A 3-hour, they sent that girl in with a bag of bed bugs on purpose to rob me. I had a seizure and I woke up. She's gone. And left my food and card and a note. By the way, I filled my car up, and I could not move or get out of I had rails on I still had the rails for my bed. But finally, the company wouldn't come and get my keys, everything out in the street. I mean, literally out there in the street by the mailbox. Give me a break. She had the gate was open. She could have put them on the deck. Why would you put milk in the street? Well, almond milk. I'm lactose intolerant now. For some reason, I used to not be. I guess because they took my stomach away. So I have to do fast food enzymes. As soon as I eat it, I gotta digest it, or the nanonites will, and I won't gain any weight. See, that's what's happening. I eat. Me eat. I'm raised on steak, potatoes, and gravy, and turnip greens, and and all kinds of country food, and pot roast and all that. And yeah, I tried to go vegan, and I just got smaller. I didn't get healthier. I got smaller. So what if my apologies to Mr. Adams that his brother died of mad cow disease, but that food grain peroxide is also a marinade. It will kill all the antibiotics given to them cows that are destroying our planet. I need to go check their food. Make sure there's carry a magnet over there and see if there's any scrap metal in it. they're trying to kill them that way. We don't have corn growing, so they can't tie it to the corn stalk. But dang, I would start saving the TIs. They love to tear up your neighborhood too. Sometimes a whole neighborhood's targeted. I'm kind of wondering that. And what are they doing to that gas line down the road 3 or 4 places that's been there for 30 years and not touched? You know that's screwed up. And now they're working on it, and then they just stopped. Anything could set that off. I don't know. The Verge. My first TED Talk was about The Verge. And then there was a channel called The Verge. I think I'm going to see if I can find it. Because it's any number of ways doomsday could happen. It could happen a number of ways. I'm not worried about doomsday because I'm going to heaven. And if I'm dead, I'll be resting and I will be going first. If I'm alive, I will be watching and waiting, and in a twinkle of the eye, I will be changed and following the rest. Azazel can fool the other angels. What makes you think he can't fool humans? He's nothing but a father of lies. Don't believe it, even if you see it. You don't believe it if you hear it. I'm here. I'm there. If they say I'm over here because they see me. If you hear it, God, what is it? Skull voice technology, you know? No, don't believe it because Jesus is in you. Show the four quadrant. Every year he says that. Every year he doesn't have to rake. Well, they don't just disappear when they're still falling off the trees. This is winter, not spring. What is... They're changing. Finally, the sun's coming up. Let's see what time it is. 7:30. Another hour. That's okay. You can't catch up sleep you lost, but that's okay. What we got? Cactuses and rocks. Okay, here, I'm going to try to get up here again. I'm going to try, y'all. There I am, right there. Cleburne, see? Fort Worth up there, see? DFW, Wacko, what a cookout after Koresh or Wacko. It's really Waco. Oh, we're going to have stars? What a lie. No, really, we have been seeing stars. That's what's been freaking me out. Yeah.
It's an easy forecast for us because we can predict these things. Chip cannot predict when the next problem will occur.
That is true, but then I can show you what's going on, and then you can plan accordingly.
He loved being in the helicopter, and he always wore T-shirts and stuff. See, now, if you go all the way down 35, see, that's way up near Fort Worth. In fact, Allen's where you get off to go to JPS. And Rosedale's where I was in the hospital. And in the nursing home. Okay, so let's see. My home health care agency's way over here in Grand Prairie. Why are they coming way down here 2 hours? Okay, here's a live cam. Addison's where I had to drive my ex to work. Oh, look, he had a pretty wife. He's so cocky, but he is funny. He's like me. He doesn't do stupidity either. He breaks out in sarcasm. He's sarcastic anyway. She obeys. Notice she only has one white pupil. But if you notice some of the other ones, what's this? I've heard they're going to do something about it. Really? Are we getting another stimulus check? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I would get the generator then. Anyway, hey, look. I got Dewey a helmet too. Yeah. Yeah, falling trees. We gotta wear that stuff for asteroids. I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. And I can't show. But, anyway, I can't get it down. But maybe that man right there knows. And maybe you don't. Wake up! Wake up! Am I the only one that has this problem? Just when I make ends meet, someone moves in. Look! I tell you, they take things apart. I have a whole box to show you. What is this? Probably the best fishing pole I ever had. Can you believe this? It's the, it's okay. I can handle it. I can handle it. If you haven't read a really neat book, read this one. This one's good. That's a good book. Hey, Adam still got it on a swivel, but they cut off his head. I gotta fix that. Hey, and they did resend my son all these books. I'm so tired of him talking about Harry Potter. I really am. Anyway, I'll just go shoot him with I need a scope. And not the kind you drink. Mama was right about that. And think about it. It was 3 days. David was in the lion's den 3 days. Took 3 days for Jesus to rise again. 3 days. 7, you would love that. Not the pig, but the crystals. They're negative ion generators. They repel negative ions. Electromagnetic frequencies. Negative ions are generated before thunderstorms. That's why people get sleepy and plants grow better, because it's cleaning the air and the pollutants, and it's getting the plants what they need to grow. And us, hey, get off my pillow. You are not going to. Wild thing, let go. Let go of the pillow. Oh my God. No. Only Dewey gets in bed. Y'all go outside every night. I don't know what you've been into or ate. I know you eat mice, though. I've never seen any cat chow down on a mouse like you. You turned out to be a really stocky little runt. Orphan. See? That's a flea. That's a flea scratch if I ever seen it. Because if it was a Nanonite, you'd be biting and biting and biting. Yeah. Y'all can sleep in the day, eat in the day, and out at night you go. Okay. I don't know where I was. I'm not doing any more videos today. No skies, no nothing. I gotta get groceries. I had to reorder my security lights. They were not solar powered. And I have to wait on the return package. When they get it, then another, I don't know how many weeks to get my money back. That's okay. By then I'll have more money. $1,400. Y'all tell me. Message me or something. Is that real? Do you have to be jabbed to get it? What? I don't know. What's the catch? Oh, goodness. Goodness. And of course they don't tell me that my meds are out in the field. They just throw them over the gate, and they don't even tell me they've been here. I could have gotten my pills hours and hours earlier. I took Dewey out, and there they were. But I heard the truck running when I woke up, and I'm just wondering, with the bruising and all, that's how it starts. That's how they break bones. If they weren't doing it again. And I didn't spell it like D-O-I-N-G. It was D-E-W-I-N-G. You know, and right before sunrise, they cool things down, so you think it's been cold all night. They know when you get up to pee, and it's always at 3 for me. I don't know why. I hate being awake at that, but it's better than having problems. That's a God thing, you know. But there wasn't one running then because it's warm. But this morning it was running because he was cold. But they got to osculate that thing or they can kill you. But they can break bones if they just keep hacking away, just like an axe in a tree, you know. You know, just keep on hacking away and eventually it'll snap. They're not happy about my YouTube channel. They're not happy that I'm happy. They don't want people to be happy or to be truthful. But I never tell the truth. I always make up good fiction stories, and I plan on making these stories up and having... I ran an A.B. Dick press, printing press when I was 15 and 16. And, you know, did books and binding them and all. And I'm thinking of doing some paperbacks about all this. You know, I mean, if they're going to make a movie... and we're in a movie and a simulation, and they're all going to kick back and get together and laugh at us. I think I'm going to write a book or two beforehand. You know, it'll be great. You'll find it in the fiction section. No, Richie, I'm sorry. I thought you were history or hiding out or something, but I really always wanted you to come out here. Seriously, had to put the trespassing in the window and paint the side of my house. White paint does not show up on your house. I'm going to have to get some... I want to get glow-in-the-dark and black spray paint. Yeah, that's what I need. And more purple paint. Yeah. And I need some fencing. Guess I'll have to get one of those types of fences because I can't afford the little bitty, not hog wire, but not chicken wire, but the other, to go around to keep... you know, you don't want hog wire because if you get goats, they get their horns stuck all the time. I can't afford that, but I could afford the kit for Dewey, a wireless barrier, you know. Yeah. Well, there goes my friends again. Don't know what they're doing. I guess they're expecting me out there anytime now. Still muddy. And I'm in lots of pain. My back. Yeah, my back. I'm on my heat pad. And I'll have to change sheets today. I have brushed them out every day. I get dustpans full of stuff that comes out. That's another way to know if you don't know. I don't know. Only 1 or 2% of the people. And Dana Ashley says you're lucky if that happens because most people have no idea. And if that doesn't happen, then you don't know you got it. But we all do. We all do. Those particulates are so small, and they do not grow until you cough up that bunker fuel and swallow it. If you look at it, you'll see tiny, tiny black things in it. Everybody's looks the same. Thick, thick, thick. It's not a normal loogie. It is not a normal loogie, trust me. It changes color just like the planes blocking the sun have to spray different things according to whatever the weather's doing, I suppose. But it changes colors too. Some's really white, some's dark, some's not, and according to what you cough up is what you'll see, but we all have it. Yeah. Crow House is really good. Max Egan. He said a swish test, get everybody together and have a spit party. And spit red wine, swish, spit in a bowl, all of you in different bowls, swish, and you'll see it. Why do we all have the same thing? Little white wormy things and black things, and that's one way to tell. Or just pay $2,000 and get your water tested, hair tested, blood tested for heavy metals and stuff. Yeah. There's stuff cyanide in there. Why the slow kill? Oh, I forget. He wants to torture us. No, they've got their agendas, and if they did that, they couldn't make their agenda, I mean, why go to all this trouble and our money? Yeah, and so what if so-and-so's the most expensive? Elon Musk is now the richest person in the whole world. So what? That's a lie. There are trillion heirs. And where does their money go? You never hear about it. I could tell you, CERN, the particle smashers, their underground cities. There goes your buddy. And the airplanes, their agenda. They may drop a few small nukes, just to make it seem real. And it's in the Bible, they're going to do that. I really should get rid of him, being a 33-degree Mason. But I just love his face. So he's saying, oh, don't get rid of me. We got one that knows. I hope if they print 3D meat, I hope he doesn't come to life and shoot me with that gun. I got a little picture of him in a frame without the gun, but the same face, the same outfit and everything. And my bandana I'm wearing around my neck now, well, let me get over here. See? He's got one too. And I'm a cowgirl. So I think that's why I'm going to wear one. No, really, it's to hide that. My age. I don't know. You can't hide your age. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Anyway, I love you. Thanks for putting up with me. Now, you see his eyes? He has one pupil and one white dot from the cameras. Hey, on my PayPal account, will y'all get me a ticket to the Motor Speedway? And I don't know if they're allowing people there, but I'd like a cardboard cutout and a couple of whatever's I need. I would like to buy some Jimmy Johnson pajamas again. They tore those up. I still have my hat I bought there. What is that stick? Did she not comb her hair or what? I better shut up. Maybe she had cancer too. Or she will if she don't now. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not doing any better. These things hurt. You sleeping in, baby? You sleeping in? You resting? Hey, roll over and let me see your tummy. Will you roll over for Mama and let me look? You comfortable? Roll over, Dewey. Roll over and let me look. Come on. Come on, you can do better than that. You've been out there in the bushes, haven't you? Come over this way. Now roll over. Here, come on. Roll. You don't. Come on. Okay, that's the way you want to roll over? Okay, well, let's just roll over. Yeah, it's going up, and it's turning black again. Yeah, it was almost gone. A whole lot came out of them. Remember, it was black all the way up to there. We got that fixed. Remember that big old sore and that bull? Look at that. It's almost gone. We got a nanonite coming up there. I'll get rid of that. Yeah, we'll doctor you today. Okay. Anyway, people. Yeah, I don't need a bucket, see? I got something better than a bucket. Right. That's one less thing I need to buy. Do I buy food with my money now, or do I buy the freeze-dried? I can get more at the store while I can still go. Once I say you can't buy or sell, though, I bet you won't be able to buy the freeze-dried either. So my Patriots is just as much as 4 Patriots. But I noticed that each package is only like 100 calories. You're not getting your 2,000 calories a day. You're only getting like 300 a day. Yeah. I don't think that's too cool. But it sure is good and filling, but it's just not nutritional. You're gonna need a lot of it. Maybe not. Maybe Jesus will come. Well, Jesus isn't coming. God is. He's going to stretch out his open hand and get us. He doesn't teach his children to fly away. But Jesus is coming back to war. And then I think the other happens. I gotta reread. I got to call and check on my son. I think by now he can call me for the first time in 3 years. I got to make it to 25. All my cards I got are dated 12/25 expiration. Does that mean what I'm on? That's when it's over? That's pretty weird. All my health cards, Social Security cards, debit cards, any card, Medicare, Medicaid, all the cards, every card that has an expiration date is 12/25. Is that coincidental? Was he impeached? He was just brought in and selected to bring America down. Listen to stupid people. Exactly. I don't have any of those. But I bet they can make a way for it. I bet they will. They tried to. The day before yesterday, I think, or yesterday, I just keep losing time, but they did come and try to jab me and take my blood, and it was a lie. They're not allowed to do that. Where's their mask? Let's all call in and tell it to Tim. He's really great. They're just pushing it on us. They're just pushing it on us. This isn't going to be what gets us. You know, go ahead and get a vacation. But that's only going to make your next vacation work out for you a lot better. It'll be a lot easier to get to where you're going. That's right. Because without it, you ain't going nowhere. Well, you are, but not where you want to. Of course, you know. Oh yeah, let's watch some more fake stuff. Okay. All right, I just wanted to show y'all that and tell you let's do this. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. You make his day, he'll make yours, certainly. I guess you're not going to get to see the split skies. Check when you want to sleep in, but they won't let you. And then when you don't want to, they do. Okay, well, I gotta or order some stuff. So, anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. And I love you. God bless you. Please hit subscribe and the like button, if anything. Please hit the thumbs up. I'm with Ed. It helps the algorithms in my channel. And I am going to go to my studio. I am going to learn how to do this more professionally. I am going to check out being monetized so I can stay up YouTube. We don't like to do that, but we'll do what we have to do. And you may find me somewhere else. I may be all over the place before we are nowhere. Lord, they have no idea what's coming. Okay. All right. It's 8 o'clock. I gotta get off here and get my order in so I can get my stuff. And then I gotta clean out the fridge today.